can't be too jazzy after all. This is a Whitecoat ceremony, so can't get too jazzed. All right.
Got something in mind?
Nope.
How about a song? Or how about something sting?
Something what?
Sting?
Sting? Like what? Hi. We're just checking the mics here, so. The one Sting song I do? got a little bit of sting in it. A little bit. More nose dripping. Are you still filming? Gosh, we use up all our batteries.
Steve, do you have a request? Do something Steve would like.
Okay. That's too much pressure. I don't know what that would be unless he says something specifically. So,
Remember the Spanish song?
which one? Of course I don't. No. So,
Sorry, Steve.
no, I have to. I would have had to practice that one. So,
Play a lullaby when you're in the workshop.
yeah. Is that in G flat?
No idea. Alright, here's a Arrive film original song. It does have lyrics in it.
The moon shines. Okay, bye everyone. I'm doing well. Yep, thank you. You bet. You bet. and we'll go right at 5. Okay, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession of the Whitecoat recipients from the College of Chiropractic at Northwestern Health Sciences University. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare the bombs bursting in air give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Well, hello, everyone. I'll try that again. Hello, everyone. That is better. On behalf of the T6 class and all of us associated with Northwestern Health Sciences University, I extend our warmest welcome to everyone attending this College of Chiropractic Whitecoat ceremony. I especially welcome our most honored guests, the families and the friends of the recipients whose support and presence mean so much on this very special day. So thank you all for being here this evening. So I'd like to introduce some of our Northwestern administrators and faculty who are also with us this evening. I'll start by introducing Dr. Deb Bushway, President and CEO of Northwestern Health Sciences University. Dr. Crystal Lieberman-Wall is the Chiropractic Alumni Board President. Thank you, Crystal, for being here. Dr. Mary Tuchscher, she's a professor and today's keynote speaker. Very unpopular. Dr. Linda Bowers, professor and presenter of the recipients. Equally disliked. Dr. Chris Major, associate professor and helping with coding. And Dr. Katie Burns-Ryan, Director of Clinical Services, helping with coding as well. I also want to take a moment and acknowledge our Chiropractic Alumni Association for the generous donations of the white coats. So thank you very much. The interns are looking great already, even though they're on their laps. Just wait till they get them on. So thank you, yes. Thank you, Alumni Association, and Dr. Lieberman-Wall for your leadership. So my name is Dr. Trevor Foshing. I'm the Dean of the Chiropractic Program, and I also wish you all a good evening. So I typically open this evening up by letting the students know that the white coat ceremony is my favorite event on campus, and I'm happy to report it remains my favorite event. Not that anybody really cares. It's even funner than graduation, believe it or not. And there's really a different energy and excitement about the white coat ceremony that's just simply different than graduation. It's probably because our students aren't quite exhausted yet. True, right? Or it's because they know that there is much to be done. In fact, in many ways, these brilliant interns are just getting started. At this point in their academic journey, they've successfully moved past much of their foundational training in basic sciences and clinical sciences and are excited to enter the clinical setting. Aren't you excited to enter the clinical setting? Yes. Of course, the clinical setting is where the white coat is worn. So let's briefly talk about the white coat. The white coat was originally developed to be worn in scientific laboratories, basically to keep scientists' clothes clean. It was adopted as a standard of dress by doctors, clinicians, if you will, in the late 19th century, as physicians sought to incorporate scientific principles that were developed in the laboratory into their clinical practices, really symbolizing an evidence-informed perspective. So the donning of the white coat is now a century-old tradition and really a symbol of the responsibilities of the doctor, which of course, as we know, students, is to acquire a tremendous amount of knowledge, clinical knowledge, and apply this knowledge and proven principles with purpose, which is to treat patients, provide guidance to them, and hopefully helping these patients heal and live life to their fullest potential. So no pressure at all. Well, beyond the symbolic meaning, our interns look really cool in the white coats. But there are several other practical reasons for wearing the white coat. Ease of recognizing that you are a healthcare provider and that the coat can be used as a tool for carrying items like reference materials, In fact, your white coats will serve as a repository for information and tools. So when you're in the treatment room and you start forgetting some scientific principle, you can reach into your white coat and pull out something like a reference card. In fact, those white coats will soon be filled with reference cards, patient information, maybe even a folded journal article or two. I'm hoping. While your white coats will also carry equipment including a stethoscope, a pen light, a tuning fork, a reflex hammer, some of the tools of the trade. As a result, your white coats will become heavy. In fact, the white coat should feel heavy for several reasons beyond the tools found in those pockets. So today, as Dr. Major and Dr. Katie Burns-Ryan places, Katie Burns-Ryan, that's so weird. We reference her as KBR, just so you know. So as they place this white coat on your shoulders, and every time you put this coat on from this day forward, let its weight be a reminder of all the work that you've put in and all the knowledge that you've acquired over the past 2 years. While the coat is placed on your shoulders, recognize the responsibility that you are now figuratively wearing. Recognize your responsibilities as an intern, preparing to take on the role of knowledgeable doctor. Trust me when I say your patients expect the very best from you. So please remember what your faculty have taught you and apply what you have learned responsibly. In fact, faculty, if you would stand. And students, if you would join me in thanking these exceptional people and their dedication to helping you become an incredible doctor. Thank you, faculty. One of these exceptional faculty members that we are lucky to have here at Northwestern Health Sciences University is with us today to provide our keynote message. So before I turn over the podium to Dr. T, I would like to help introduce her. Dr. Mary T joined the faculty at Northwestern Health Sciences University in 1895. No, I'm sorry. It was a typo. It's 1985. She has taught courses in histology, pathology, neuroscience, neurodiagnosis, and chiropractic philosophy. She's been the chair of the basic science department for 17 years, Mary. Dr. Tuchcher received her PhD in neuroscience from the University of Minnesota School of Medicine in 1987. Her dissertation was focused on various aspects of peripheral pain transmission, and her current areas of interest or study include neurological basis of manual therapies, the effects of subluxation on inflammation, and the science of applied kinesiology. Dr. T earned her Doctor of Chiropractic as summa cum laude from Northwestern in 1991. She is currently the president of our Faculty Senate and has been Professor of the Year 4 times. In addition to her work at Northwestern, Dr. T has a private practice in chiropractic and acupuncture in northeast Minneapolis. She loves fly fishing, hiking, canoeing, and she loves a West Highland White Terrier named Win. It is truly my honor to welcome Dr. T to the podium.
So, I could do my white coat syndrome joke, but in fact, it's unnecessary with this group. You're not making me scared or nervous at all. Not at all. That's because you are a really special group of students to me. There are those classes that come along every now and again, and you just click with them from the very first day. This is the last bunch of students to have had me as a teacher in every term from T1 to T5. And this is our first term without each other. I feel a little like an empty nester parent. Just a little. I told them this summer term, excellent, love that. As I told them this summer term, we had neurodiagnosis together from 3 to 5 on Thursday afternoons, not the prime time, but they just cheered me up. They just cheered me up. We cheered each other on, and it was a wonderful way to teach and to learn. Let me just give you an example of how incredible this group is. T5 is very challenging. midterms, clinic entrance exams, regular exams, about 110 million credits. Oh, right, and national board exams a week after finals. And you all did great, right? You did phenomenal. In the midst of all of this, as a complete surprise to me, they presented me with a quilt that they made. I mean, what other group of students would think of that? Much less depicting my most favorite cells in the whole world, neurons, with homemade embroidered Purkinje cells on it. I mean, what more could I want? I brought it with me today so you all could see just how caring and compassionate and thoughtful your sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends, partners, husbands and wives, how they all are. They're just an amazing bunch of people. I'm sure that they've wrestled with juggling their studies and their personal lives, but because they're caring and compassionate people, and probably most importantly, because they have the support of all of you, the world will soon experience their healing hands and hearts. We at Northwestern are incredibly grateful to you for all that you do to support these folks. I think we should give you a big hand. Thank you. So today is a special day. This is the day that these students formally dedicate their professional lives to persons that you may never meet, people who are hurting and vulnerable. As many of you are parents, you may recognize a bit of what they are feeling. Patients will become a new priority in their lives, and the doctor cannot reveal who these people are. While they may discuss the pain and suffering they see, the triumphs of treatment, and the sadness when what they do isn't working, they can't say who these patients are. This may feel like another layer of separation between you and your loved ones, you and your friends. And it will take work on both people's parts to wrap each other in love like that quilt out there, warm and safe from the trials of the day. I would like to suggest that the white coat reminds us, the doctor, the patient, and their families, that this is a special relationship requiring time and energy on all sides. But the heart for healing is at the core. It requires purity of thought and clarity of mind. The core of this healing is ever expanding, never contracting. Caring for others is not like a pie. Just because you give away one piece doesn't mean that that's one less for somebody else. Instead, it's like the universe, infinite in measure. The white of the coat reflects all colors. The doctor must be conscious of all persons' needs, cultures, creeds. The white of the coat reminds us. The white of the coat is also easily stained. And once so, it must be scrubbed clean. Blemishes will happen, but the more thoroughly and diligently we work to return it to white, the better off we all will be. Not much is hidden on the white of the coat. And how must we care for ourselves? Perhaps most of all, you must be gentle with yourselves and honest with yourselves. We are not perfect. The white coat may make us feel as though we should be, or worse, that we already are. Beware of these illusions. We cannot live up to perfect, and we must not delude ourselves that we can be. This can sometimes be a lot to bear, so I've thought of a way to help remind us that we need not be perfect. There is a Native American First Nation traditional teaching that reminds us that we're not perfect. No one is, only the Great Spirit. So in everything they produce, whether furniture, clothes, bows or arrows, beaded headdresses or other adornments, They must make a mistake. There must be an imperfection. And I've gifted you today with that little imperfection. Hidden on the back of your coat's lapels, if you'll all take a little look at it, there's a little beaded pin there. And it reminds you that your coat is not completely white. Each of you is unique. So instead of making all the pins all alike and perfect, I made sure that they were all imperfect. So you don't have to worry about spilling that first cup of coffee on your coat. There's already an imperfection there. All of us here, we also are not perfect. We're also going to be reminded that that's a heavy duty. So if ever we feel that we cannot be perfect, or we feel that we are already so, you can just turn the lapel of your white coat and remember, we are none of us perfect. We are all human beings, necessarily imperfect. But we are always practicing. So welcome to the practicing fold.
Thank you so much, Mary. Well, it's time. I now present Dr. Linda Bowers, who will introduce our white coat recipients. Linda, will you join me at the podium? Students.
Can I just say one little thing? Just a second, Brooke. Dr. Manny, sit. Dr. Manny just extends her profound apologies. She was so sick. She was hacking all afternoon, flanked my office on one side and Dr. E's on the other side. And like 4:15, she said, I just can't do it. But I said, oh, I'll be fine. I'm happy to do it. She's getting me a bottle of wine, more of my heart medicine. And I just want you to know this is my clean lab coat for these things, not the filthy one that we really wear. So now let's do it. So Brooks row. Brooke Eikens. Casey Anderson. Josh Angulo. Zachary Behringer. Jacoby Bergeron. Bianchi Rossi. Louis Blood. Darius Bradford. Alexandra Bueller. Kayla Calhoun. Jordyn Clay. Amelia Nera oh, wait, I can do this better. Sorry, Amelia Nera Davis. Hannah Doherty. Shad Froseth. Alyssa Galster. Chadwick Hyder. Emily Hall. Lauren Hanson. Shiloh Hesh. Beth Heim. Matt Hill. Elijah Johnson. Callie Krivenchuk. Chandra Krukow. Drew Larsen. Tristan Letourneau. Miles Loosemore. Laura McGee. Jessica Morris. Cassie Morrison. Fez Musavi. Derek Munson. Alec Nasserzadeh. Kevin O'Brien. Zachary Post. Danielle Priestley. Jordyn Ramey. Chase River. Corbin Ross. Ann Rasavi. Justin Smith. Haley Solheim. Nicole Stewart. Yuji Suzuki. Justin Terry. Justin Thompson. Rachel Thompson. Zeynep Tuzcu. Austin Dean Wasco. Jenna Weary. Larissa Wilhelm. Kathleen Williams. Shane Kong Shang. Jacob Zebedee. Woohoo. Woohoo! Good job, guys. Good job.
Oh, we can do better than that, can't we? Congratulations. Kali, you ready? Ready? Come on up. So Kali Kravenchuk, close? Perfect, thank you. Class representative of the T6 class and student senate treasurer and student ambassador president will now administer the class's oath of professionalism. Ready?
All right, I need a tissue after that. All right, class, can you please stand with me? All right, and we can get started. On this day, September 20th, 2019, in the presence of family, friends, esteemed faculty, and staff, I hereby affirm to hold myself and colleagues accountable for the content and spirit of this oath. With honor and pride, I vow to uphold the rights and responsibilities entrusted to me by my training as a doctor of chiropractic at Northwestern Health Sciences University and commit to becoming an active steward of our chiropractic profession. I will faithfully serve the well-being, patients, and upholding myself, my colleagues, to the highest degree of professionalism and integrity with unquestionable and unwavering ethics. I will advocate for my profession as a distinct and holistic approach to the health. I will esteem those who have taught me the art, science, and philosophy of chiropractic, respecting the knowledge, wisdom, and contributions of my predecessors. I will at all times stand ready to serve my fellow man and profession by exemplifying in my own life a pattern of living in harmony with the laws of nature. I will act within my capabilities and recognize my limitations. I will act in my patient's best interests and regard the keeping of his or her confidence in me as a moral obligation. I pledge my dedication to this practice of chiropractic so that all those I serve may discover true healing, transformation, and awareness in all aspects of their lives and consciousness through chiropractic. May God so direct the skillful use of my hands that I may bring strength to the sick, relief to the suffering, peace of mind to the anxious. May I provide inspiration to mankind to attain bountiful health and live this life fullest expression of its innate endowments. With great reverence, I will always affirm these principles, acknowledging that every human life is valuable and powerful. I uphold myself to this oath of my own volition. I do this freely and righteously, and commitment to learning, living, and serving healthy. May I hold fast to the enthusiasm, passion, and idealism with which I take this pledge.
I think you can be seated. We're going to make you stand up in a minute, but... So I'm with Dean Fauchang in that these Whitecoat ceremonies are truly one of the most moving things for me that we have on campus, because it's such a pivotal point for each of you as you turn from the kind of learning you've been doing to applying all that learning, synthesizing all of that, and moving forward. So when I was thinking about tonight, I came up on a quote that I just want to share with you. And the quote is, "When we're mindful to the various elements of the human experience and are acutely aware of the sacred responsibility we hold when we treat another person, we're humbled by the beauty, sensitivity, and the complexity of the design of the human body and spirit. It is in that moment that we do our best work, and we are in service to the well-being of the patient, and we are grateful for the fulfilling experience of restoring health to that person." So what I wish for each of you is many, many moments of restoring health and feeling that gratitude and that wonder. And I know you're going to have them in this next term, and I know you're going to continue to have them as you move forward. So my sincere congratulations on behalf of all the leadership here to each of you for reaching this pivotal point in your education. I hope you feel as proud of yourselves as I know we all do of you. But I also know that nobody gets here without the support of some sort of community, family, friends, some sort of group that cheers you forward and brings you forward, in addition to one another. So I also want I want to congratulate the family and friends who are here tonight on the achievement that you have, that you, and the pride that you must feel in joining in your loved ones' achievement here this evening. So thank you for joining us, and congratulations to each of you as well. So this concludes our ceremony, and what I'd like to do is ask the audience members to rise and remain standing for the exit of our new white coat wearers. And after the recessional, please join us in the cafeteria for a reception. So thank you very much.